Hello, my friends. Let's read a story about polar bears. A Polar Bear's World. Polar bears. Where they live: Alaska, Canada, Greenland, Norway, and Russia. Habitat: Arctic ice sheet, coastlines, and tundra. Food: seals, walruses, and beached whales. They are 6.6 to 10 feet. They weigh 660 to 1,760 pounds. That's really big. And females weigh 330 to 660 pounds. They are mammals, and their scientific name is Ursus maritimus. Polar bear babies are called cubs. Follow two cubs and their mother across the Arctic ice and learn about a polar bear's world. Brr, it's fall in the Arctic, and already a blanket of snow covers the ground. A polar bear finds a deep drift. Using her huge paws like shovels, she digs a tunnel. At the end of the tunnel, she hollows out a room for her den. She curls up and goes to sleep. In a couple of months, her cubs will be born. The tunnel to the den is usually about 6 feet long. Some tunnels, however, may be up to 30 feet long. It is early January. The sky is dark, and both day and night. Inside the den, the mother polar bear has just given birth to two tiny cubs. They are covered in thin white fur. Their eyes are closed tight. The mother bear holds the cubs on her belly. They drink her milk. At birth, a polar bear cub is the size of a squirrel. It weighs about 1.3 pounds. The tiny polar bears grow quickly. In about 3 months, they are ready to go outside for the first time. Their eyes are open, and soft, thick fur keeps them warm. The cubs run and tumble in the snow. Each day, they spend more time outside. Soon the family will leave the den for the last time. A 3-month-old polar bear weighs about 20 pounds. The polar bear cubs follow their mother onto the frozen ocean. The mother bear is very hungry. She sees a dark shape ahead. It's a seal, her favorite food. The cubs watch her sneak across the ice. When she gets close to the seal, she pounces. She kills the seal with one swipe of her mighty paw. She eats it quickly. Ring seals are the main food of polar bears. By summer, almost all of the sea ice has melted. The polar bear family comes to shore. The mother bear is fat from eating many seals in spring. She rests while the cubs explore. In summer, polar bears sometimes eat birds, eggs, grass, or seaweed. Cubs drink their mother's milk. They see herds of caribou feasting on fresh green plants. Flocks of snow geese are building nests. The young bears push and shove one another and play in fights. Playing helps them grow strong. By late fall, the ocean freezes again. Now the polar bears can go back on the ice. Sharp claws and leathery pads keep their feet from slipping. When the bears come to the edge of the ice, they leap into the water. Splash! When swimming, the polar bears paddle with their front feet and steer with their back feet. A walrus watches them from an ice floe. Polar bears are good swimmers. They can swim 60 miles without stopping. The mother polar bear is teaching her cubs how to hunt. She sniffs the air and smells a seal. She finds its breathing hole in the ice, and she sits down and waits. She does not move. Polar bears have such a good sense of smell that they can sniff a seal from 20 miles away. She knows the seal will come up soon to breathe. After she catches the seal, she shares her meal with the cubs. An Arctic fox will get the scraps. All winter long, the polar bear family wanders across the ice. When they stop to rest, the cubs drink milk. If a blizzard blows, they all curled up in a hollow in the snow. They wait for the storm to pass. By spring, the 1-year-old cubs have learned a lot about hunting seals, but they still need more practice. They will stay with their mother through another summer and winter. A thick layer of fat under the skin keeps a polar bear warm. It also helps the bear float and provides energy when food is scarce. Now the polar bear cubs are more than 2 years old. They are almost full grown. One day, a male polar bear follows the family. He chases the cubs away and mates with their mother. In fall, the mother polar bear will dig a new den and have new cubs. Her big cubs have learned how to hunt seals and take care of themselves. They are ready to be on their own. Where do polar bears live? Most polar bears live north of the Arctic Circle. They are found in northern Alaska, Canada, Greenland, Norway, and Russia. Other polar bears live south of the Arctic Circle along the shores of Hudson Bay and Canada. In winter, polar bears hunt on the ice. Recently, much of the Arctic ice has been melting due to global warming. Polar bears are having a harder time hunting the seals that they need for food. That is the end.